Good evening and welcome to Burlington High School's Girls Basketball Senior Night for the class of 2026. Tonight we would like to recognize 7 student athletes who have dedicated years to the girls basketball program here at Burlington High School. These young women would like to thank their parents and their extended families for their enthusiastic support during their years of development and their consistent direction as student athletes. In addition, the coaching staff would like to thank both the players and the senior parents for their dedication, loyalty, and commitment to the girls basketball program at Burlington High School. We could not do what we do without you as a program. Thank you again. Now let me introduce the senior varsity players who are finishing up their basketball careers in the Vanilla Gymnasium at Burlington High School. A 4-year member of our basketball program and in her first year as a varsity member of our team. She is an outstanding teammate and tenacious worker that pushes everyone on our squad. She is undecided as to where she will be attending college in the fall and will be majoring in nursing. Accompanied by her mom, Jillian, her dad, Vito, and her brother, Chase, please welcome number 13, Maddie Costa. A 3-year member of our program and a 2-year member of our varsity team. She is a high IQ kid who works really hard whenever she is in the gym. Her enthusiasm and energy allows our team to thrive. In the fall, she will be studying criminology at a university in the southern part of the country where it is warm. Accompanied by her mom, Caroline, her dad, Scott, and her brother, Adam, please welcome number 22, Hannah Taylorbaum. A 4-year member of our program and a 3-year varsity player. She is a very good defender, deflecting passes, challenging shots, and rebounding. Through her own work, she's turned herself into a shooter and has made some big shots for us in the second half of the season. She is currently undecided as to where she will be attending college in the fall, but will be majoring in marketing. Accompanied by her mom, Beth, her dad, Mike, and her brother, Garrett, please welcome number 23, Brooke Baglio. A 4-year varsity member of our team and super competitive player who's not scared at the moment. She is a special 3-sport athlete who gives you everything she has every day to make our team successful. She is currently undecided as to where she will be attending college in the fall. Accompanied by her mom, Kristen, her dad, Jeff, and her sister, Leah, please welcome number 20, Sophia Marshall. A 4-year member of our basketball program and a 3-year varsity player. She is a high IQ player with a super competitive streak. She's the ultimate teammate, willing to accept and strive in any role she's asked. She has turned herself into a shooter, which has allowed our offense to thrive over the second half of the season. A special athlete, she will be attending the University of Massachusetts Lowell, where she will be a member of the women's soccer team and majoring in nutrition and minoring in Spanish. With her parents, Susie and Mike, and her brother, Ethan, please welcome number 2, Brianna Thomas. four-year member of our program, a three-year varsity player, and an outstanding senior captain for us this season. She has been a great teammate, hard worker, and has enhanced our team this year through her toughness and willingness to put her body on the line for us day in and day out. She is currently undecided where she will be continuing her education in the fall. With her parents, Jen and Manny, her grandparents, Carol and Larry, and her sister, Amanda, please welcome number 3, Captain Izzy Ortiz. And a four-year member of our basketball program, a three-year varsity player, a two-year starter, and a senior captain. She is one of the hardest workers on the team day in and day out. She possesses a super high IQ and a desire to improve while raising the compete level in our gym on a daily basis. Always a tenacious defender, she plays bigger than her stature, and through her tireless work ethic, she has made herself into a scorer, and we've benefited greatly from it. She is undecided where she will be attending college and studying health sciences in the fall. With her parents, Colleen and Dan, her brother, Danny, and her sister, Callie, please welcome Captain number 1, Ava Sakari. Could we have a final round of applause for our class of 2026 Burlington High School girls basketball seniors?
Hello, welcome to this edition of Burlington High School girls varsity basketball here at the Middle Gymnasium. Senior night here for the Red Devils. So Rebello rocking an all senior starting 5 here against the Red Raiders. Starting for Burlington, Ava Sakari, Brianna Thomas, Izzy Ortiz, Sophia Marshall, and Brooke Baglio. And the starters for the Watertown Red Raiders, Aisling Brennock, Sophia Sachui, Natalie Haley, Natalia Kuchakarian, and Brooke Lambo. Burlington on a 5-game win streak right now, hoping to keep that momentum going for the playoffs. After the tip-off, it will be won by the Red Raiders. As Kushikarian over to Lambo. He's one up and in. Watertown drawing first blood. Thomas to Sakari, back to Thomas. Thomas to Marshall. To Baglio. To Thomas. To Sakari, to Marshall. To Ortiz. To Sakari, he's one up. Rebound Sakari. Going up, nothing. Trying to get that, nothing will be rebound. Satui. Over to Haley. To Brennock. Over to Haley. To Lambo, back to Haley for 3. Blocked, not blocked, non-par, recovered by Marshall. Marshall to Ortiz. To Thomas. Temple out. Thomas getting Burlington on the board for the first time. Tied at 2 apiece now. As Lambo. Over 2. Satui for 3, nothing. Rebound, Thomas. Thomas over to Sakari. Over to Ortiz. And now the shooting foul. Foul on Brennock.
Watertown foul number 1, Aisling Brennan, his first personal foul, team's first. Izzy Ortiz at the line for Burlington.
Aisling Brennock. Izzy Ortiz will be at the line shooting 2 now. Trying to get Burlington their first lead of the game. 6:01 left to go in the first. Drains the first one. Misses the second one. Burlington only by 1. As Kushikarian over to Haley, back to Kushikarian. Go by Ortiz. Great defense there from Ortiz. Ortiz taking on. Ortiz over to Sakari. Sakari heaving it up and in. Burlington got 5 on the board, up by 3. As Lambo, we're going to say foul on.
Burlington foul number 1, Ava Sakari.
Foul on Sakari.
Team's first.
As great givens there from the Devils, unable to capitalize on it, Citrini, and a foul on Ortiz.
Burlington foul number 3, Izzy Ortiz, her first personal foul, team second.
As Kuchasarian over to Healy. Over to Citrini, and they're going to call a foul on Ortiz.
Burlington foul number 3, Izzy Ortiz, her second personal foul, team's third. So Mia Satui at the line for Watertown, shooting 2.
Satui at the line now, shooting 2, trying to get Watertown within 1. As we're gonna have a few substitutions. Ochi and Gillard coming in for Baglio and Marshall. Oh, it's also gonna be Riley coming in for Ortiz. So no shot, maybe violation. As Riley over to Ochi, to Thomas, to Riley, to Ochi, to Sakari, to Riley, loses it, great hustle, as Burlington able to capitalize on that. It'll be Watertown's ball. Also would like to point out, Satui missed both free throws. No, I'm saying Satui missed both free throws. As Kuragami now over to Brennock. Back to Kuragami, missed it. Great defense there from Thomas. Rebound Sakari. Good shot there from Riley. As left. Kukarian now loses it. Recovered by Gill. Over to Sakari. Sakari heaving up and in. Burlington on a 5-0 run right now. And a miscommunication there. Sakari for a 3 breaks. Rebound Thomas, who somehow gives it to Gill. To Sakari, 4-3. Bang! Sakari for 3. Timeout Watertown. Burlington on an 8-0 run. We'll be back in a bit. Both teams coming out of timeouts. Burlington on a dominant 8-0 run right now. Haley taking up for Watertown. Over to Satui. Over to Healy. To Kushikarian. He's one up. Rebound Healy. To Martin. Great defense here from the Devils. Over to Kushikarian. To Lambo. Using her size, just overpowering. And Watertown gets their first point, sets the first score of the game. Riley over to Gill, and they're going to say a travel. Martin, guarded by Riley. Over to Kuragamian for 3.
Natalia is carrying the 3.
That's Riley to Ochi. To Sakari. He's one over to Gill, who overshoots Tatelbaum to Riley. Riley now. He's one up. They're going to call it a shooting foul.
Watertown foul number 4, Sophia.
Riley's at the line shooting 2.
Team second, Eric Riley at the line for Burlington, shooting 2.
As Rebel is just subbing seniors in and out. So it'll be Kosses coming in for Sakari. Riley makes the first one and nails the second one. Haley now, or excuse me, Haley. We're used to doing hockey. Over to Kukarian. And in.
Natalia is carrying.
Now Riley taking it up. Over to Gill. To Riley. Riley, easy pass for the layup. Burlington up by 5 again. Now, Kukarian. He's up. Great defense there from Costa. And shooting foul on Riley.
Burlington foul number 11, Aaron Riley, her first personal foul, team's 4th. Diana Martin at the line for Watertown, shooting 2.
What's the camera at? Okay. Tatelbaum's coming out for Sakari. Martin makes the first free throw. Misses the second one. Rebound Costa to Gill. To Riley. Rebello telling his girls to slow it down. Riley loses it. Covered by Watertown. Lambo. Loses it over to Holly. To Kurakima. Too much power. Recovered by Sakari. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Sakari, he's 1 up, nothing. Great, almost great heads up. I'm gonna say on foul on Ochi. 20.7 seconds left.
Nina Sakari, Sarah Ochi, her first personal foul. Team's 5th.
I'm just gonna take a complete watch on.
Natalia Kuchkarian in line, shooting 2.
You got that. I'll write it. As, excuse me, Kurakima makes the first free throw. And makes the second one. The bonus, but it's only for 20 seconds. As Riley over to Gill. Foul on Watertown.
Watertown foul number 3, Diana Martin, her first personal foul.
Foul
Team's
on
3rd.
Martin. As Kosses on the inbound. To Riley. Trying to get final shot. They're going to call a shooting foul on Lambo. 0.6 left. Huge break there for the Devils.
Watertown foul number 4, Sophia Satui, her second personal foul.
Excuse me, it's on
Team's
Satui.
4th. Erin Riley at the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first one. Nails the second one. Burlington up by 4. Lambo to Kurakima, and that's it. That's the end of 1. Your score after 1. Burlington 16, Watertown 12. We'll be back in a bit. And we're back, second quarter of action here at Vanilla Gymnasium. Brady Kosses, Carter Ames on camera. Apologize that you missed a bit of the second quarter. Had to do a quick battery swap as Gill is taking it up for the Red Devils. Over to Sakari. And they're gonna say foul on
Watertown foul number 21, Natalia Kuchkarian, her first
Kurakiri.
personal foul. Team's first.
As Ochi over to Sakari. He's one over to Gill. Gill for 3. Way too much power. Riley out of nowhere sending that up and in. Great heads up play there from the Devils as Kurakari, excuse me. Picks it up, blocked by Ochi. Sends it down to Riley. Breaks, rebound Ochi and in. Now Haley taking it up. And they're going to say foul on.
Burlington foul number 32, Zara Ochi,
Foul
her
on
second
Ochi.
personal foul. Team's first.
And miscommunication there from Watertown. They're able to recover as Kukarian over to Satui, back to Kukarian and in.
Natalia Kuchkarian.
Bello not happy about something as Gill almost loses it over to Riley. To Sakari. Sakari, he's going up and in. Satui inbounds it to Kukarian. Kukarian getting double teamed over to Holly. To Satui. Foul on Ochi.
Burlington foul number 32, Zara Ochi, her third personal foul. Team's second.
As Ochi's got 3 fouls already. She's got to be careful as Baglio's going in for Ochi. As Lambeau over to Hot Haley. Just heaves one up and nothing. Rebound Sakari. I think Rebello's angry at the referees. I don't really blame him right now. As Sakari heaves one up and one. Hear Rebello say make-up call.
21, Natalia Kuchkarian, her second personal foul, team second. Basket is good. Ava Sakari
at the line, shooting one. Burlington up by 10 right now. Misses it. Rebound Martin. To Lambeau. Into that. Haley for 3. Bricks it off the dome. Off the dome again. Recovered by Thomas. To Baglio. To Gill. Who heaves it down to Sakari. Unable to save it. As Haley over to Kukarian, over to Satui, to Haley, to Martin, to Kukarian for 3, bang.
Natalia Kuchkarian for 3.
Kuchkarian for 3 is Riley Baglio will keep it down to Sakari. 4:11 left to go in the second. Sakari loses it. It'll be off Sakari, they say. Timeout, Burlington.
Timeout, Burlington.
We'll be back in a bit. As we're back out of timeout. Apologies for that. As Satui over to Kukarian, excuse me, to Lambeau. Baglio. And they're going to be Lambeau will go to the line shooting 2.
Burlington foul number 23, Brooke Baglio, her first personal foul, team's third. Brooke Lambeau at the line for Watertown, shooting 2.
Lambeau misses the first one. Nails the second one. Leads down to 6 now. Riley. Heaving one up and a nice little floater. As Haley taking it up. Over to Kukarian. To Martin, to Kukarian, to Lambeau. Who backhand Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's it to Satui and in. Leads down to 6. 3:11 left to go. Sakari to Thomas. To Gill. To Riley. To Sakari. Nothing. As rebound Watertown. Haley to Satui. To Kukarian. As Gill moves it to Lambeau, and it'll be out on Lambeau. 2:46 left to go in the second. Thomas over to Sakari, to Gill, to Baglio, and one!
Watertown foul number 5, Natalie Haley, her first personal foul, team's third, basket is good.
Foul on Haley.
Shooting 1.
Baglio shooting 1, trying to get this lead up to 9. To the right and As miscommunication there from the Devils, Watertown just wasn't capitalizing on it. Lambo over to Haley for three and drains it wide open. As Riley intercepted by Satui. Too much power, rebound Gill. Gill to Thomas, to Riley, to Gill, to Sakari, to Riley, to Thomas for three. Wise rebound Baglio. Gives it to Sakari. Excuse me, to Thomas. Excuse me again, to Riley. To Sakari. To Riley. To Thomas. To Sakari. No, excuse me, to Riley. To Baglio. To Thomas for three. Wide rebound. Haley. To Akari. Pulls it from the free throw line. It's behind the back.
Watertown foul number 3, Diana Martin, her second personal foul. Teams
Foul on Martin. As Riley over the Thomas to Riley to Sakari to Riley to Thomas back to Sakari to Baglio to Thomas to Gill to Sakari for three. Nothing. Double team. It's going to be a foul.
Burlington
Foul on Gill.
Lexi Gill, her first personal foul. Team's fourth.
56 seconds exactly left on in this first half. Haley. Over to Martin. It's a push on. Oh no, it's going to be a foul on Watertown. We're going to get a substitution as Asen and Brandon Hawkins come in for Martin. So the starting five for Watertown is back out there. It's Riley. Oh! And the coach right in the face. He seems to be okay. He's having fun. As Gill to Riley. To Thomas, to Baglio. Thomas to Riley. To Baglio, to Sakari for three. Nothing. Rebound, Baglio to Riley. Shot clock's off. Baglio to Thomas. Almost loses it to Riley. Over to Gill. Gill. Air ball. Rebound, Thomas. He's one to Riley. To Sakari. To Gill. To Baglio. To Thomas for three. Air ball. Riley puts it up. Nothing to Lambo. And that'll be it. End of the first half. Burlington 28, Watertown 23. We'll see you in a bit. Quick little recap though of what's happened so far in the third. Watertown has pulled ahead of Burlington after a dominant run. That's Burlington just kind of give up. And Ravello is not happy right now. Watertown has nailed
Brandon for three.
That was Brand for three. As Ochi to Thomas to Riley to Sakari to Ochi to Thomas, Riley, back to Thomas, back to Riley, Riley for three. All right, rebound Ochi. No and one. Ochi will be at the line shooting two. 2:46 left in the third.
Her second personal foul, team second. Sarah Ochi at the line for Burlington shooting two.
as Haley taking it up now. Over to Satui, to Kurakama, excuse me. Oh, that's Haley, excuse me. As Lambo getting triple teamed. She's calling as a timeout is called by Watertown.
Timeout, Watertown.
Watertown timeout. Burlington down 3 as we'll be back after the timeout. To Lambo. We're going to say jump ball. It'll be Burlington. Gill going to inbound it to Riley. To Thomas, to Ochi. To Thomas for 3 and nails it. Tied ball game now. As Haley inbounds it to Kukarian. Guarded by Sakari. To Haley. Kurakami. To Brennick. To Haley. Over to Hennock. Or excuse me, Brennock. To Haley. To Lambo.
Lambo.
And Lambo with the layup. Riley. Over to Sakari. To Ochi. To Gill. Switch. As Haley taking it up. Over to Brennick. To Situi. To Kurakama. Loses it. No reaction there from Ochi. It's Brennick. Over to Kurakama. Questionable call there on Ochi.
Burlington foul number 32, Zara Ochi, her 4th personal foul. Team's 2nd.
Ochi now, foul troubles. It's going to be Kurakama at the line, shooting 2, makes the first one. As Baglio's coming in for Ochi. This is the second one. Rebound Haley over to Kurakami. To Satui. To Brennick. To Lambo. To Brennick for 3. This is it.
Burlington foul number 14, Lexi Gill, her 3rd personal foul. Team's 3rd.
Watertown with a 1-point lead with 37.6 left in the 3rd. As Haley for 3, misses it. Rebound Gill. Shot clock is off. For the Thomas to Gill. Heads it up, gets her own rebound, blocked by Satui. Pump fake from Kurakama. To Satui to Lambo. To Haley. Nothing, rebound Riley. And just short on the half-court shot. Your score after 3, Watertown 36, Burlington 35. We'll be back in a bit. Last quarter here in the Vanilla Gymnasium, senior night for the girls basketball team, currently down 36-35 against the Watertown Red Raiders. Boys coming off of a decent win against Raiders for their senior night. I'm assuming highlighted by Gray, Maddie Gray, but I did not get the final stats for that. Sure, we'll get down a quick highlight. As Lambo, they're going to call a travel on that. This is Burlington's chance to get the lead. Excuse me. As Gill over to Riley. To Baglio, to Gill. To Sakari for 3, air balls. Rebound, Haley. Over to Satui, who's unable to save it. Good effort there, though. Burlington getting another chance to take the lead. Bagley over to Thomas, to Riley, to Gill. Thomas for 3. Short. Rebound Gill to Sakari, to Riley. Airs one up, nothing. Rebound Gill. Watertown's ball. As Brennick now, inbounds it to Haley. To Brennick. To Kurokama, to Lambo. Gonna call a charge on that. Charge, Burlington gets another chance. 6:50 left in the fourth.
Her third personal foul. Teams first.
Excuse me. Gill inbounds it to Riley. Baglio to Riley, to Sakari. Thought out of Beno to Riley, to Baglio, to Thomas. To Riley. Thomas. To Riley. Thomas. To Baglio. Pull up nothing, gets her own rebound. To Thomas for 3. Nails it! Burlington up by 2 now. Haley. What's up? Lance. Sakari. Up and one.
Watertown number 32, Brooke Lambo, her 4th personal foul. Team second.
Martin is coming in for Lambo.
Good. Ava Sakari at the line, shooting 1.
This is back on the rebound to Riley. To Thomas, to Gill. Thought about it, but no. Back to Thomas. Thomas for 3. Nails it! Brianna Thomas, have yourself a 4th quarter. As Haley. Timeout Watertown. Timeout Watertown. Rebello has to be happy. Watertown's coach, probably not so much. We'll be back in a bit. Coming out of the timeout, Burlington leading 43-36 against the Watertown Red Raiders. Kurokama over to Brennock for 3. Too much power. Rebound. Whereas Kurokama goes it up, in and out. It's going to be off of Riley. Excuse me, it's Brennick now. Over to Kurokama. Sakari. 5:22 left in the fourth.
Natalia Kuchikari at the line, shooting 2.
Kuchikari at the line, shooting 2. I apologize for butchering that the whole night. Kuchikari makes the first one. And drains the second one. Gill over to Riley. Over to Brooke, to Gill. No charge and drive. As Haley over to Satui. As Haley over to Brennock, to Martin.
Diana Martin.
And one for Martin.
Burlington foul number 11, Emma Riley. That's her second personal foul. Team second. Basket is good. Diana Mark at the line.
Of course,
one.
Burlington trying to get the doubleheader win against the Red Raiders. Of course, boys already winning to all but secure one of the top seeds in Division II. That's Riley to Thomas. Back to Thomas. To Gill, loses it, recovers it to Thomas. He's 1-2, Sakari. Watertown slow it down. Sakari 4-3. Just short rebound, Gill. To Riley. To Gill, 4-3. Nails it! Score leads up to 7 as Satuli over to Haley. To Kuchikari. Foul on Brennick.
Watertown foul number 1, Eastland Brennick, her second personal foul. Team's third of the quarter.
As Thomas over to Riley. To Baglio, who's getting double teamed.
Watertown foul number 5, Natalie Haley, her second personal
Foul on
Team's
Haley.
4.
Baglio inbounding it. Yeah, and we're going to redo that again. Thomas on the inbound. To Riley, to Sakari. To Thomas, to Sakari. Nothing. No rebound, Burlington. Double team is Haley over to Kuchikarian. Nothing. Great blocks out there from Thomas. Sakari over to Riley. Over to Gill. To Sakari. To Riley. To Gill. Over to Sakari. Back to Gill. To Riley. Blocked and back to Riley. To Thomas. To Baglio. Intercepted. 3:10 left to go. Kuchikarian over to Haley. Over to Benlook. To Martin. Blocked by Riley, but foul.
Burlington foul number 11, Emma Riley, her third personal foul. Team's third. Diana Martin at the line, shooting 2.
This is the first one. As Lambo comes in for Brennick and Ochi comes in for Baglio. This is the second one. It'll be out on Haley. Gill over to Riley. To Ochi. Over to Sakari. To Riley. To Thomas. To Ochi. To Gill. Tipped. And Thomas can recover that. It will be Watertown's ball. 2:45 left to go. It's Kuparian over to Lambo. He's going to call it travel. Riley. Over to Ochi, to Thomas. To Sakari, to Riley, to Sakari. to Ochi, to Thomas. We're going to call a foul on Haley. That's
Watertown
bonus.
foul number 5.
So Thomas will be at the line shooting 2.
Foul, team's 5th. Brianna Thomas at the line for Burlington, shooting 2.
Makes the first one, or misses it, excuse me. Makes the second one. That's Haley. Excuse me, as Lambo for the 2, cut the lead down 2-6. Sakari over to Ochi, to Gill, back to Sakari for 3, nothing. No attempt on rebound. Kurakami, unable to get across. Over to Satui. Over to Kurakami. Foul on Sakari.
Burlington foul number 1, Ava Sakari, her 3rd personal foul, team's 4th of the quarter.
As Kurakami. Lambo now getting triple teamed over to Haley for 3, nothing. Gill unable to get the rebound. Haley over to Kurakami for 3 now, way off. Rebound and saved by Martin. Good as it played this. Under a minute left to go. Thomas over to Riley. Over to Thomas. To Gill for 3. Just gotta let the fouls happen now. That's Kurakami. Timeout, Watertown. We'll be back in a bit. They're gonna have to add some time to the clock.
Timeout, Watertown.
As we wait for Lambo to inbound it, she inbounds it to Haley. Over to Satui. And in. Kuchikarian squeezed down to 4. As Watertown sees a foul. Burlington better hope they make these. It'll be Gill at the line shooting 2.
Watertown foul number 3, Diana Martin, her 3rd personal foul, team bonus. Lexi Gill at the line shooting 2.
Gill makes the first one. And it's a timeout. Burlington's going to take a timeout for the second free throw, so we'll be back in a bit. Coming out of the timeout, Gill still needs to shoot her second free throw. Burlington's currently at 5 points against the Red Raiders with 27.7 left to go. Trying to make this a 2-score game still. Nothing. Lambo on the rebound. Over to Haley. Over to Kurakishima. Excuse me, sorry for butchering that. Now Haley for 2. For 3, excuse me, nothing. And foul on Gill.
Burlington foul number 14, Lexi Gill, her 4th personal
Gill's
foul,
at 4 now.
5th.
Watertown's now in bonus. 10 seconds left to go. Better make both of these. Makes the first one. Misses it. Unable to get the rebound. Haley for 3. Misses it. The Gill. Good, 1 second left to go, and that's all gonna do it.
Watertown following 21, Natalie Kuchkari, her third personal
So
foul.
Gillis is
Team
gonna take
bonus.
2 last free throws, and then that'll do it.
Shoot 2.
Misses the first one. Misses it, makes it. Burlington's gonna win this by 5. Your final here, Burlington 51, Watertown 46. That's all from here for the LJs and for the doubleheader. A sweep. I'm Brady Kosses, Cardiums on camera, and we'll see you next time.